For the week of October 15th, 2012.
You got any insights, Scott, as a former player?
Yeah, what, in the whole crowdfunding world? Is that what you're saying?
No. I meant in the movie draft minute. Wait, were you?
Oh, that. I'm a little pissed at the good.
I know.
I'm pissed. I'm mad at the Good Father because he got all the animated movies and he's killing us.
Did I just? What's funny is I thought like, wait, Scott's in, and then I tuned in like halfway through the list went through, and then I just saw my own name and these other names. I was like, wait, I guess did I forget that is he not in?
Oh, I'm in there. I'm in fourth place. Damn it!
Now wait, who got Skyfall? Scott, did you get Skyfall?
Yeah, I did. I'm real hopeful about that. This weekend, isn't it?
Oh my God, it's gonna make all the money. There's going to be no more money left in the world. I don't know why we're even having a presidential election about the economy because all the money's going to go to Skyfall.
Really?
Yeah, whatever. You were real sweet on me during the summer draft, and I ended up just getting creamed by you and Ted. So,
dude, somebody took up the $250 challenge. There it is. Somebody nabbed it. We'll find out who that person is. That person gets one of the last signed. Are you going to sign it?
I'm going to sign it. It's the last. There are only two of these left in this format of of Walter White. This is his post season 4 look. It's one of my favorite things I've ever done. And yes, absolutely, one of a kind, signed, on its way to them. Whatever it takes. Once you fund, they're going to have one big fat print on their wall.
People are saying it's
whoever did it. Forward Brian your an email for you and tell me which you want.
It's
Casey Friels.
Casey Friels won.
Kerry Bird or F me spam mail route one or Splorp. Let me know.
Splorp 8500. Amazing. And John already says he's making contact with Casey Friels about contact info. That's amazing. Awesome. I'll tell you what. H2MC3.
Real quick. H2MC3 says, how long after you meet your goal can you expect the site?
Well, the answer is we actually, to be honest, we set a $10,000 goal. I actually suspect we'll go past it because the deal we're offering on everything this is essentially a pre-sales event. Instead of us making the site and taking a month to do it and then not knowing if we're going to hit the Christmas deadline or whatever, essentially we're doing pre-sales so that we can make the site around the pre-funded stuff. So really, what I'm hoping is, and by the way, we're already at $2,500, so we're already 25% of the way to the goal. But if we, if in the next 3 or 4 days we hit the 10,000, then clearly that gives us an idea of what kind of inventory to order. The idea is the day this ends, the site should go live and everyone should buy anything. But if there's something you want to buy, then the best value you're ever going to get is right now in the pre-sales. After that, it's all downhill. After that, I'm going to gouge you.
All right. And T2T2 keeps talking about something, but I'm not going to bring it up.
I will bring it up. I'll bring this up. Okay, look. This is my fault. This is totally my fault because we were talking beforehand, and I admitted that I was the one who did not do my homework and did not bring the 10 proposed viral videos for the Viral Video Hall of Fame. T2T2 has set up this entire thing. We're going to make a physical Hall of Fame in a virtual space, which means it's essentially not physical.
In Minecraft.
But we're going to make an actual Hall of Fame for the best things. This is entirely my fault. I will take the bullet on this one. Where I'm punting till next week. Next week, I'm going to be out in San Francisco. Justin will be out at Scott Johnson's place. We'll figure out some way to make everything work.
I'll be in Fresno.
But you'll be in California, not where I'm going to be in California. Is the big deal. I believe we're on Monday next week, and yes, and so hold off on us. If you guys were about to make a proposal, I know we got a proposal from Tall Beer, who's already working on his beer-themed viral top videos. I believe, if I read the video.
Scott, of course, is encouraged as a member of the electorate.
Yeah. To what? Pick the ones I think should be in that.
We're making a viral video Hall of Fame.
Or do a video. You think I should do a video? Is that what you're telling me?
No. We think you should say what the this is like the Oscars.
I want this conversation to continue to sound like my grandkids talking to their old fart grandpa who doesn't understand what's going on. I want that to keep happening. So let's just keep doing that. No, grandpa. What we're saying is we want you to nominate some videos. You want me to what? You want me to do what? What?
Yeah, you want me to watch a video? No. You want me to start it? Is this the pornographies again?
So wait, so what did we decide? It was 6 years. Was it 6 years for that? Was that the date?
The chat room will tell us what we decided. I don't see the need for us to go saying what we decided.
So basically, 5 years. They're saying what the deal is, Scott, is that you have to say 10 videos that came out at least 5 years ago that you would submit to the Hall of Fame, and we only let in 5. So we're going to take me, Brian, everyone else who's ever been on the show. Each year will get to vote, and only 5 go in a year, and each year there will be new videos eligible.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could do that. So 5 from, or yeah. So wait, 10 videos from the last 5 years, or 5? 10
videos at least 5 years old, and then 5 go in amongst all the votes that we collect.
I'm totally going to do that.
Yeah. All right, look.
Carl suggests the rules are not confusing enough, which then we will say them next week in Portuguese.
All right. Well, with that in mind, I guess it's time to wrap up this episode of NSFW. First of all, we love each and every one of you guys. Thank you to everybody submitted for our 10-second film festival. They were a little hot and cold this year. It's all right. Except for Jason Howell, who rocked it and melted our faces. I guess we're all doing this. Justin Robert Young, it's good to see you, man. DC till you DIE. Scott Johnson, thank you so much, man.
Thanks, man. It's always a pleasure. I love hanging out with you guys.
Be apart from Brian and Justin of NSFW. Oh, I'd rather
Die in a fire.
Yeah, and see you next Tuesday.
Than to spend a single
Monday.
Monday. See you next Monday.
Monday.
I don't like what that abbreviation looks like.
Then do without Justin Robert Young for even a little while. Oh, and
Postini. See you Monday.
I love you.
Postini, eat little man.
Puny human.
Why do you see the Hulk now?
Puny god.
Oh, NSFW. I love
I Splorp you.
Aw. It was really
Splorp.
Glape.
Gleep. Amazing. What are we going to call this episode?
I think there's only one.
Splorp. All right, here we go. This is NSFW episode 149, recorded on October 16th, 2012. Splorp.
All right, here we go. Okay. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. On this episode of NSFW show, we're joined by Scott Affadog Johnson. Why is he here? Well, gosh darn it, I'll tell you why he's here. He's going to judge this year's 10-second film festival. Now, you've already had a 10-second film festival this year, you're saying? Well, I don't know, because we don't really keep track of it, and you need to mind your own goddamn business. We go over the debates and much, much more. Yes, folks, it is here for you now. The NSFW show.
Glape. Do you ever get negative feedback for coming on our show?
No. Heck no. Always positive stuff. And we get some, fair amount of folks in the Tadpool, our little chat room that love to hang out here as well. So yeah, no, it's a mutually beneficial environment.
Yeah.
Everyone's scratching everyone else's backs. That's what we do in podcasting.
We first scratch each other's backs, and then we kind of slowly start to rub it.
Yeah, and we got all our arms firmly up the back of each other's shirts.
And then we play the sexy sax man song.
Yeah. No, I don't scratch Brian's back or Justin's back because I hear it's covered in scabs and sores and things.
Wow.
So
go right there.
we're still live. We're still live. Oh, Sorry. Beef, dude. I've just met you.
What did Beef just say?
Oh, I can't repeat it.
All right.
All right. You ready, Brian? Here's the reads.
Oh, shoot. I stopped recording. Crap.
I'm still recording.
Okay. But the problem is you only... Oh, no, it's audio only. Okay. All right. We're good.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
This episode of NSFW is brought to you by MailRoute. Email filtering in the cloud for complete... gosh darn it.
Woo! Double complete rainbow.
All right, here we go. This episode of NSFW is brought to you by MailRoute. Email filtering in the cloud for companies and resellers of any size.
Hold on, we got a hiccup. Do it again, and maybe there'll be no hiccup.
All right. This episode of NSFW is brought to you by MailRoute. Email filtering in the cloud for companies and resellers of any size. MailRoute offers live human support and one-click sign-up. For free post-Steamy migration and 10% off the life of your account, visit mailroute.net, click the sign-up button, and enter the promo code NSFW. And we have one more ad read.
Oh, wait. If you have two ad reads, how are you going to bridge the gap between the two? You can't just say one ad read and then suddenly read another ad read. That would be really weird.
It's a problem, Brian. Maybe if we bridged it with...
Hang on.
You can say also.
I could say the word and then that'll link the two of them together.
Watch this, Brian.
This. No. Here we go. I'll go. And see, like that. Just cue me, and I'm good.
Okay. And go. We actually got a hiccup. Can you do that again?
Sure.
Actually, you know what, Brian? I'll just do this.
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, that Brian.
Go ahead.
The best tasting pound of wieners you can buy.
Sorry.
Okay, here we go.
I'm closing that.
The new Squarespace. Squarespace introduced a new content management system, making it faster and easier to create a high-quality website, blog, or online portfolio. Plus, more than 50 new features, including mobile responsive designs. For a free trial and 10% off your first purchase, go to squarespace.com and use offer code NSFW10.
That was far and away the Grinchiest of all the singing reads you've ever done.
Yeah, that was.
I should have saved that one for December.
Yes.
It was so grinchy.
Oh,
very
shoot.
Chuck Jones.
Wait
Grinch.
a minute. Can we do this Christmas? Can we do the Grinch?
You're a
what do you mean? I don't know who he is. Why would you want to do him?
I want to have sex with anyone who's Grinchy. I'm just saying, we've recreated certain Christmas tales in the past.
It sounds so dirty when you say it that way.
We put on costumes. We've made sexy frottings.
All the who's in Whoville.
By the way, did you hear, and we reported on Weird Things, Elon Musk, a new mystery rocket, titled, codenamed MCT, and he won't say what the MCT means?
That's MC Tiberius, if I'm not mistaken. It's
My favorite DJ.
It's a rap rocket.
Yeah.
It's the first.
My name is MC Tiberius. I run the Enterprise.
That's right. Exactly. It's the first one. It's the first rocket fueled by dope rhymes, if I'm not mistaken.
Speculation that the M stands for Mars.
No way.
The planet Mars.
The planet Mars.
Oh man, the red planet Mars.
Red planet Mars.
Mars.
Okay.
Now, students, if you look up in the sky, you can see very clearly the red planet Mars.
named by Galileo's cat. He looked up and said, Mars.
Well, what was the Total Recall? Get your ass to Mars.
Get your ass to Mars. Mars.
Named, of course, for the Roman god of war, Mars.
Mars. You can go skiing on the surface of Mars. Mars.
Hey, I'm hungry. Why don't you go down to the store and get me a Mars bar?
Oh my gosh. I'm going to stay up late tonight and watch reruns of Veronica Mars. Isn't there a show called Veronica Mars, right?
Yes,
there is.
Thank you. I especially like the part where you came back for reaffirmation. Like,
I couldn't remember.
Hey, Justin, I'll tell you what, and actually maybe Scott has something to say because you already you wrote some words down. We almost talked about it on Weird Things. Scott, have you watched season 3 of The Walking Dead?
No, I'm going to tonight when I'm done here. I'm going to go watch it. So I'm behind. I've had no time. But Justin sang its praises all morning. So he was pretty excited about it.
So he liked it,
Yeah, I took up most of my second today on the morning stream talking about how much I liked it. And now I like it. I liked it so much that now I'm having buyer's remorse. And I'm like, is it that good? I don't know.
Yeah, that show can do that to a person.
Wait, really?
A little bit. Season 2 was that way for me. There were moments in that season I thought were amazing, and there were moments where I was like, what the hell's going on? It was kind of like, it was like buying a pair of pants that had a hole in it, and you just didn't notice it until like later. And then your friends asked you about it, and you were like, no, there's no hole. These pants are fine. But really, you know there's a hole in it.
Did you watch it twice? Justin?
Kansas City?
Kansas City. You're on the line.
I watched it once.
Kansas City. Wait, what?
I watched it one time.
You watched it one time. All right.
Kansas Sat Town.
You all right there, Scott?
The stupid cough won't leave, and I can't laugh and enjoy life anymore until it does, because it makes me cough when I laugh.
You did a good job of hiding your cough.
I got this sweet cough switch.
You lived on the surface of Mars.
Yeah, let's try that with a me.
Wait,
there you go.
Is that something you're doing? What did you just do?
I'm just holding down my cough switch and do it. See here, if normally I hit it like the cough and I come back. So it's like a cough switch, but if I rapidly hit it, I can make weird noises.
Dude, can you do an impression of like dubstep for us?
There you go.
Amazing. Yes.
Pretty good, right? Proof once again that dubstep sucks.
Right there.
He makes these noises. You'd swear it was the real Skrillex.
You're pretty lady, whatever, from New York again.
That's amazing.
Oh, I just love Skrillex.
Hey,
He's got
man,
the
we
hair and
should
the
go ahead and
whatnot.
plug. Renegade Mike is pointing out that we actually have a Facebook group. If you're on NSFW, please join the Facebook revolution. Apparently, it's a very big deal.
Facebook. Now, what's that? What is that?
Sort of like Twitter, but older.
Come on, Grandpa. Put in your profile photo.
Shove it in your prof hole.
Oh, did you see? We showed Ali Spagnola's new stomach tweet or stomach tattoo, right?
Yeah. Oh, did I lag out while I was showing you that? Because I was surprised that you didn't react.
No, I was probably just looking at other things because I'm an idiot.
He was trying to find more
drawing
paper to draw upon.
Will
by the way,
Wheaton retweets.
Okay. Can we just say that whoever's posting the father of posting anything, stop doing that? Because, like, while we love Mail Route enough that we don't want to directly slander their, I mean, you know, our own ad read aside, we don't want to directly slander their competitors.
Oh wait, are people tweeting to Postini?
No. Have you seen like here? I'm gonna leave out like, okay, so this is
All right, here. No, I got it.
You got it. So there's the part that I will show. And then above that is another part of the line that says something or draws somebody against somebody.
Listen, man. Okay, like I think whoever does Postini is fine, right? Like, I'm just saying. That's a line, bro.
That's some damning evidence right there.
My favorite.
I mean, like, it's
tweet
fine. It's just, hey, bro, that's fine. That's the line.
That's the line.
That's going to be my new bumper sticker.
What about
my favorite tweet of the night is one that says, Romney gets my vote if he can come over to my house and fix my XCOM save.
Have you played XCOM yet?
No, I've got a freaking code for it, and I just haven't had time. All these other stupid games to play. I've been playing so much Borderlands 2 and the new WoW expansion. It's just I haven't had time.
Are you still playing Borderlands 2? How far are you?
Yeah, I'm not super far. I think I'm level 15 or something.
Yeah, it's about where I am. I got distracted playing. First of all, we played Artemis, and it was amazing.
I hear that's good.
It was so much goddamned fun, and I'll tell you, if you have the ability to play with a bunch of people who all want to role play the entire time and say their characters, it's sort of like the drinking game Asshole. When you play. When you just play the card game and you shout at each other to drink, it's not all that great. But if you play it up by having everybody get into character, by saying like UN style rules where you refer to all their different titles, you're like, I'm sorry, Mr. Vice President. Yes, Mr. President. May I humbly request that you drink? Yes, Mr. President. and then the Vice President is like, Secretary of the Treasurer. You're like, yes, Mr. Treasurer. Yeah, yes, asshole. Yes. May I humbly request that all three of you drink? And this has nothing to do with the president. You make up these structures, and it just gets deep, and you bury yourself in the power struggle. It's amazing, and I'll tell you what, doing that with Artemis was a total blast, and I just wish we had like a total captain. And what I want to do, and I've pitched this before, I want to, one of these days when I'm out in Twitland, set up all of Artemis at the TNT set, and I would love it if it was me and Justin, co-captains, playing Artemis.
No, yeah, we're sit a half cheek each on the captain's chair,
or better yet, like somebody duct tapes two chairs together, or we actually design our own chair that pivots, and we both sit on two sides, and it pivots together, and then but we have like dual veto powers.
No, I would take another role. You could take captain, because this is your baby. I would happily take another role.
First officer or something, sure.
I'll tell you what, man. I was helmsman when we played, and driving the ship was pretty fun. It was pretty cool.
That's really cool. You can just play this through like a browser or what? Windows? What is it?
Yeah, it's a small file you just download on Windows, and it's pretty light and doesn't take up a lot of. It's pretty svelte. It was amazing though.
Oh yeah, it says.
How long are you in the Bay Area?
Only 2 days, and it's like stuff's really ramping up. This
Wednesday?
What's that?
You leave Wednesday or Thursday?
I leave on Thursday in the morning early, and it's my one time to get back home. Unfortunately, on top of everything, like the next 3 weeks, I have 2 more days of slowness, and then it's 3 weeks of, I kid you not, every single day I'm either on the road doing a show or on the road coming home from a show. It's and it, as always happens with this thing, I'm trying to pitch this super secret TV thing that's they hit me up out of nowhere. They're like, "Oh, we talked to Nat Geo. They're so excited. We want you to. Can you fly out?" And I was like, So,
yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah, but there's Dishonored, like, man. There's so many games to play.
Dude, Dishonored looks amazing.
Say what? Who? What?
Dishonored looks amazing.
Oh yeah, it looks insane. Everybody I've talked to who played is just loving it. I was really hoping it was going to be a stinker because I just don't freaking have time for it. That's terrible to say that, but I still got Torchlight 2 to get through. I got stuff to play.
Have you played Orcs Must Die?
No, the first one. I haven't played the sequel.
You need to jump on the sequel. I will play with you co-op because it is so effing good. It's amazing.
All right. You just laid down the gauntlet. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that, and we're going to live stream that.
Yes. A million times, yes. And you and I can argue and fight. It'll be amazing. Yes.
Yeah, I would love that. I will get to planning that. That's an absolute great excuse for me to finally get that sequel.
Oh, wait. Postini's being shut down. So we can say whatever we want about Postini. Postini ate children. Postini ate.
Justin, you can go full on, dude. You can get a mole on your face and wear a fat suit. You can do the whole thing.
I'm Postini.
Oh man, KS Kryptonian says, do I want to come out to Leavenworth tomorrow morning? I'll show you to the fort. I would love to, but I can't because I'm on a flight. Tomorrow morning, we're on the flight to Ann Arbor. I'll be in Detroit, which I think I'm going to try and scalp into the Tigers game.
Oh, you're in RoboCop land. I'm Officer Murphy. You can go find freaking, what's his name?
The RoboCop
I just assume that it's all Eminem and RoboCop in that town. What?
All right, Scott, I have one video game question I'd like to ask you.
Go.
WoW. Is it done? Because all my WoW friends, the new expansion came out, and normally when the new expansion came out, they just love the new expansion and they talk about the new expansion and they just like drop off the map forever because they're playing expansion. And like obviously there was a lot of problems with subscriber shedding prior to Pandaria. Pandaria had a lot of PR issues, and now it doesn't seem like a lot of people are talking about Pandaria. Like, is it? Have we hit the downslide of WoW?
Well, their numbers. So here's the deal. We talked about this on the instance last week, big time. And by the way, if my show's any indication, we had our highest download numbers ever last week for that episode of the instance in the entire lifetime of the show since I started at 06 when the game was new, roughly new, or only a year and a half
old. For those of you guys who had the over under at 1 hour and 30 minutes. Definitely.
But anyway, it is the expansion is hella good. It really is good. They've outdone themselves. They proved a lot of people wrong about what they expected with it. However, this is an 8-year-old game. Yes, it's getting long in the tooth. Yes, perhaps it doesn't have the same kind of groundswell of excitement every time an expansion comes out, but their sales numbers are on par with Lich King, which was their highest numbers back in 2008. So it's difficult for me to say at this point. It does have way better legs than the last expansion did. That is absolutely certain. It is a much better game than the last expansion was, but it's an 8-year-old game. And until my show's numbers start to drop, everything seems fine.
Didn't they have like a pre-buy the expansion, get Diablo thing, or how did?
No, they had last year in 2011 you could pay for a year of WoW subscription ship, so 12 months of WoW, and by doing that, you got a free copy of Diablo 3. Does that make sense?
So that didn't have to do with those sales numbers with the Pandaria expansion sales numbers.
No, they're entirely independent of all that. They don't have anything to do with that. The one thing that made this round interesting is they had a huge number of digital downloads. We're kind of living in that era now where that's kind of the primary way a lot of gamers are going to get their content. So way less store copies, way more digital, but same price. So it all kind of equaled out to be the same, but their numbers were good. So it's all a retention question. It's not that they didn't sell well on day one and up till now. It's like, how will they do overall? And the retention of this expansion, I will not be surprised if it's much, much higher retention than the last one. The last one was very disappointing in the long haul. This one's got so much freaking stuff to do.
Dude,
I think the last one would be indicative of a trend that people just don't stay paying as long for these kind of games because free to play is the new creeping trend.
Well, yeah, and eventually, I mean, I've said this on the show, I predicted it, and I don't know when it happens or how it happens, but at some point, even WoW is going to have to address that. It may be further down the road than I think, but at some point, they're going to have to probably make that game free to play, and whatever Titan is will probably be free to play in some form. We don't know what yet at all. We have no idea what that game is. But
hey, dude, did you see freaking this video for PlanetSide 2?
The trailer thing?
No. The fan made thing.
Yeah.
Dude, let me see.
It's amazing. The best part about that, Schwood, is the fact that they used footage from the first game and also stuff from the new game too, from the new beta. But they've thrown in this old stuff to kind of, I don't know.
Wait. Some of this is from old Planet Side?
Not all of it. Some of it.
No.
So some of it, yeah, it's on purpose. It's them like saying, the old days when the war was blah blah blah, and blah blah blah, blah, and then they kind of build it out.
But that moment that it changes, I actually got fooled and thought they went to live action at one point. This was amazing. All right, here.
No, this video is crazy good.
All right, here we go. Take a look at this business, Dad. All right, screw this crap.
Credits.
So this is the first one here?
Tank after tank is going past, just a few yards from the microphone as I speak now. And clouds whirling up behind each vehicle.
I'm lying down full length here in the field. Just in the hedges around me, I can see many men taking shelter behind the bank and wearing their steel helmets, while this terrific barrage goes on around us.
We're standing here. It's an absolutely incredible and fantastic sighting. All we can see of the vast invasion fleet which is assembled for us, battleships and cruisers which have been putting a steady bombardment against the enemy positions all day.
No one in this country of ours wants war. But if war should come, don't be alarmed. Keep a good heart. Democracy will triumph.
Oh, dude, that's Jay Brushwood. Yeah, hold on.
I have to tell you now.
Hang on, Jay.
This country is at war.
A field gun, a medium gun, all the guns in the fleet show the whistling of it. Now, gentlemen. Now, we're up. Absolutely coming now with both men so far. Stay down on the starting now. The car in, doesn't make anything now. No one in this country of ours wants war. But if war should come, don't be alarmed. Keep a good heart.
So, dude, that was tweeted out by my brother Jay Brushwood, who I have not seen. Full disclosure, my brother Jay, after he's gone, man, you worked on a ton of AAA titles. How many have you worked on?
A little from column A, a little from column B. Like, I don't know. I worked on Black Ops. I worked on Doom 3, Resurrection of Evil, Quake Wars Enemy Territory, Wolfenstein, or Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Alice.
Wait, did you work at id for a while?
Yeah. Well, no. He worked at Rogue and then
Nerve.
Rogue and Nerve.
Oh, rad.
Quake Wars Enemy Territory. I don't know if you said that, but here's the thing: is in this time,
and Duke Nukem Forever. Don't forget that.
Oh, Duke Nukem Forever. Jay is part of the team that got crap canned on that project.
The final team that got
it's the final screw jobs. But Jay, let me tell you, Jay has as long as I'm going to say as long as I've known him, which has been his entire effing life. As long as he's been doing this, he keeps making noise about like, I don't know, I just want to do simple games. I'm tired of the stress of AAA titles. It's so hard. Blah, 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 always complaining. I have not heard you, Jay, as excited about a project like PlanetSide 2 ever. Like you've never been this outwardly excited about a game that I've ever seen. What's the story with that?
I tell you, it's so different from other titles I've worked on. I guess it's extremely challenging, but it's extremely rewarding. And at the same time, there's like community feedback. So you're constantly evolving your game.
Yeah, because you guys are in beta now, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're wrapping it all up. and there should be an announcement soon at SOE Live.
Beta's gone well.
Just saying, bro. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. If you're watching the news, tune it to channel SOE.
Are you saying hook a brother up? Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is that this project, it's been a very different experience for me. Like, I've been in a semi-leadership role, and I've also like dealing with instead of just like living in your bubble and making a game and pooping it out, like you kind of just, hey, this is where we're at, and people are like, nah, we don't like this, we don't like that, and you're like, okay, yeah, see, all right, Edward G. Robinson.
Listen, see, we're gonna make a game. See, people are gonna push them pixels, and we'll do 3D abominations.
That's
see?
right, yeah. So it's like, okay, all right, we'll fix this. What do you think of this? See, and they're like, now you're on the trolley, and so it's very different, and it's very much more rewarding, like working directly with your fans, All
right, answer this real quick. The last time we talked, for those who don't know, PlanetSide 2 is like Battlefield 2, only with 2,000 units on a battlefield at a time. And we had talked about how you guys were working on the different factions. And I remember asking, like, well, how are they different? Like, will I mentally, psychologically spiritually associate with, like, oh, these are the team I want to be with or whatever? And we had joked about doing like a Ultima 4 Quest of the Avatar style quiz to determine what faction you belonged with or whatever. Like, what did they end up deciding to do with all that?
Well,
or can you say? Can you say what?
I don't even know if I can really say.
Okay.
But I will tell you this: like, in terms of the three factions, you basically have the NC, which is like the rebels from Star Wars. You have the TR,
because the NC, like somebody was saying, they're calling them libertarians. They were like, friggin' them libertarian NCs.
Yeah, and they call them Smurfs because they're blue.
Yeah. All right.
And then TR, which is the Terran Republic, is like the Empire from Star Wars, where it's like militant Nazi propagandists. And then you've got the Vanu Sovereignty. And
they're like
the VS. They're the purple dudes. They're like Cylons.
They're like the Protoss.
Yeah, they're like Cylons. Yeah.
All right.
They're very much like technology driven, and I don't know. It's really been a lot of fun, and I was just telling somebody today,
like, this is the way you get, bro. Like, I never see you this way. Like I'm asking you, and you sort of get this half grin, and you're like, and you just shrug. You're like, it's just a lot of fun. You never are coy like this about a title. You always have something to bag on it or whatever. Like, I've never heard you this coyly excited about it.
I'm really thrilled. I think it's awesome. I'm sorry. But I don't like tooting my own horn. Like, I'm very humble, and I'm just like, it was all right,
I can tell you that the player base is stoked for this game. It's going to be huge.
Well, I certainly hope so. If I don't mind me saying, with my southern lawyer.
Amazing.
I'm just a poor country lawyer, but I say that game's going to be good. I think it's going to be awesome.
I say, Judge. I say, Your Honor.
So what else?
If it please the court, PlanetSide 2 deserves a fair shake.
What else? What else is worth? What else is worth? NBC says, "What the f am I watching?" What else are you guys excited about this fall? I can't think of what games are coming out. I know Mr. Pandarity already come out.
No, there's Halo 4. There's PlanetSide, although that's early next year, right? Isn't that the plan? Or I guess you probably can't say. But, I heard somewhere, I read on some blog that was something. But anyway, so if that was coming out, that'd be huge on my list.
Some blog.
That's some blog. All right, look, let's go ahead and wrap things up. Jammer B's sitting there running the board over at Twit. Thank you guys to everyone that just finished encoding. I'll send this stuff over to you guys. Thank you, Justin. That was amazing. I will chat with you guys later on.
Thanks, guys.
I love you, Scott Johnson.
Goodbye, everybody.
I'm going to go listen to my favorite David Bowie song. Is there life on here?
It's time to go and I'm so depressed, and I'm gonna spend the rest of the week in bed until the next